It's time for another edition of Better Know Ascent. My name is Jesse Paculet. It's the afternoon. My guest this week, Nick Wicks. What's up?
Not much. And yourself?
Good, man. I'm doing good. Nick Wicks, probably one of the most fun names to say on your Merritt Centennial. So, Nick, man, what's happening, buddy? I asked this question first off with the returning Merritt Centennials. What was the best part of your summer?
Just being home with the family and, be able to spend the weekend with them. The weather's honestly the best part about the summer, too, and being able to see friends. It's always fun.
Home for you is right?
The mainland area.
Okay.
So close to, like, Surrey and stuff like that.
So spend time with your family in the summertime, go on any trips or anything?
We're usually pretty busy with training in the off-season and stuff like that, so not really. Might go spend a weekend in Kelowna or something like that, go to the beach, but nothing much.
Okay, so you did do your fair share of training in the summertime. Any hockey stories from the summer? Did you do any like crazy pickup games or anything like that?
Nothing crazy, no. Just working out and practicing. Just played on a beer league team. That's about it.
Oh yeah, so my world.
Yeah, for sure.
Right, there we go. Even Nick Wicks is playing on the beer leagues here.
Yeah.
Now, what's the biggest difference, do you think, from beer league to the BCHL?
How fast it is, for sure.
Skill level and just about everything.
Almost everything, yeah.
Now, there's sometimes in my league there are a couple of guys that had their time in the BCHL, so you can definitely tell the difference when they're out there. Another feature coming back this year is tic-tac-toe. Now, it's a little bit different this year. We got 3 coaches we can include in this one. So you're the coach in this scenario, Nick. So it's overtime, and you guys do get the game winner. On the ice is Joe, Matt, and Brandon, your 3 coaches. How do you see that tic-tac-toe game winner going down?
I'm going to say I see Shawzy passing the puck to Joe behind our own net. And I'm going to say Matt skates around, grabs the puck, goes end-to-end, puts it in all by himself.
So he's holding the puck behind the net. Joe comes and gets it.
No, Matt comes and grabs it. Shawzy's going to pass to Joe behind our own net. Matt's going to come and grab it. He's going to go end-to-end all by himself.
Okay, so it's just like one of those, he passes it behind the net and he just puts his stick up, lets Matt tear up from behind the net and just goes.
Yeah.
And then game winner in the net.
Oh, yeah.
Pizza party.
Yeah.
How do you see that celebration going down after a tic-tac-toe goal like that?
I see a Superman Sally. He's just going to slide along the ice full stomach.
Superman, okay.
Yeah.
How have you ever tried a Superman celly?
I have not, no.
Okay, because I wonder how much speed do you build up and how much across the ice can you make it with a Superman?
Probably
you think you can make it from blue line to blue line?
For sure, if you're going fast enough.
So this is coming up to your final year, on the Sense? This will be it for you, or is this your second year?
I got a year after this.
Okay, so you're right in the middle. You're a sophomore.
Yep.
Okay, so what's the biggest difference from being a rookie to now? I mean, I guess you don't have any more fines.
That is true, yeah. I mean, you could still get fined, it's just not as often. And I don't know, it's nice being a vet. Definitely the fine part is fun. You don't have to really pay your fines. You don't get fined a lot.
And now you kind of act as the prosecution.
Oh, yeah.
More than the defense.
Yeah.
So have you ever fined another rookie for any reason?
A couple of times, yeah. I'd say the main reason is getting on a bus before a vet.
Okay, so if somebody gets on a bus before you and they're a rookie, that's a big no-no.
Yeah.
You can't do that.
Nope.
You know what I found when I first moved here last year? I was kind of treated like a rookie fan. Like I was, I'm a fan, but I'm still a rookie fan. So I kind of get where the rookies are coming from in the Merritt Centennials. I remember team fan captain Jerry Dingleberry telling me that I needed to know my place within the fan patriarchy. You know what I mean? I'm on the bottom. He's the captain, and he's the guy that leads us. Now, I guess it's your second year here. Any crazy stories from Jerry Dingleberry? I know that you guys went on that camping trip right before the season started.
Yeah.
And Joe tried to do this big bear prank.
He did, yes.
I'm curious to know if Jerry Dingleberry was one of the victims on that. Did he fall for it?
I believe he did. I think I heard him screaming in his tent. Yeah, he wasn't too impressed.
Yeah, because he comes across, he likes to put himself across as a tough guy, but I think I can picture him freaking out hearing that bear.
Yeah, I believe so. I was still awake at the time. I saw Joe open up the bus and grab the speaker, so I was kind of aware it was happening. But once I heard the speaker go off, I heard a few guys screaming, and he was definitely the loudest one.
He was the loudest one?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so it definitely got him. And what was his scream like? Was it kind of a manly scream, or was
No.
it more high pitch?
Definitely a girly scream.
I knew it. I always had my suspicions. Now we know. Jerry Dingleberry screams like a girl.
For sure, yeah.
So hockey players, man, they're kind of superstitious. I think we know that.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of them can be. What's the most superstitious thing you've done, personally? Do you consider yourself a superstitious player?
I try not to be, but I definitely am. I go through the same routine every pregame. I don't know. I follow the same stuff. So one of the things I do in warm-up is after a certain drill, me and Zord on the team, we both shoot a puck. We shoot pucks till we both hit the back bar. And that's probably one of my weirdest things I do.
Okay, in the pregame warm-up, you have to hit the back bar.
Yeah, after a certain drill.
Right.
And I'll shoot till I hit it.
Okay, what's the longest it's taken you to get it?
Probably 3 or 4 shots.
Not bad.
Yeah, we usually end up getting on our first or second, but sometimes it takes a while.
Okay. So you must do that, and have you ever tried a game where you didn't do that before a game?
Not this year, no. This year I've done it every game.
Okay. Last year you did. Like there was maybe there was just a game where you didn't have time or something.
I didn't end up doing it till about halfway through last year.
Okay. And that kind of turned your season around, though, you think, eh?
Oh, for sure, yeah.
Well, I mean, you're one of the leading scorers this year. It must be working. Now, what's the most superstitious thing you've seen from another player?
I mean, there's a lot of weird things that people do, but the guy on our team last year, Fidanta, he'd always put his stick in the garbage can pregame to try to symbolize a garbage goal that he scored during the game, and often it would work.
No, this isn't the first time we've heard this. So he did that a lot, actually, at the end of last year, right? It was kind of towards the end of the season when he started doing that.
Yeah.
And often it would work.
Yeah.
I do remember last year he was kind of a firecracker out there at the end of the year.
Yeah, he's always like that.
He was one of the hardest working guys out there, I know. And yeah, he definitely got himself a couple of garbage goals, but I guess it worked in his situation. So if you are into sports right now, maybe pick up a superstition. What's the superstition that you recommend?
Maybe a handshake before a game with one of your teammates. Something you guys do every game.
Okay, handshake with the teammates before the game.
Not just like a regular handshake, but like
yeah, secret handshake.
Yeah.
Come up with a secret handshake. Now, Nick, last year we were able to do this. We're hoping to continue this year. If you can you take the fans inside the dressing room just to tell us a phrase or a word that only the Sens use among themselves? Now, we've heard stuff this year. We've heard, jambalaya, I guess it carried over to this season. You guys still refer to wins as jambalayas. I remember Cleghorn, he was talking to us about schmelts. Now, that's what you call a rookie. Last year, you were a schmelt. This year, you are no longer a schmelt.
Nope.
Any other words or phrases that you can share with us that only the Sens use?
I mean, our team loves to quote movies and stuff like that. So, I don't know. We have like this quote going around the team. It goes something like, "I saved your life," and it's just something like, I don't know. It's kind of an inside the locker room joke.
Right, so
kind of thing.
I saved your life, and that would refer to somebody forgetting their sock tape, and you pass them some Socko.
Exactly, yeah.
And then they said, "Oh yeah, you saved my life."
Yeah, it's from a movie, and it's just been going around the room.
What movie?
Since the start of the year. Mike and Dave need wedding dates.
Okay, you guys are still talking on that. Now, Mike and Dave need wedding dates. Are you guys still fond of the genie dance?
Oh yeah.
You still doing that genie dance?
Yeah, it's
inside the locker room?
It's mostly just Court and I that still continue the joke, but we like to keep it around the dressing room, yeah.
So you guys are just the ones that are trying to hang on to it. Is it still a thing, guys? Can we still make this joke? And most of the guys, I'm done with that. That was last year, but Court, he wants it to continue.
Yeah, we laugh every time when we hear it, so we're gonna keep going with that.
Courtesy of Nick Wicks, phrase of the week this week for Better Know Ascent, I saved your life. All right, this is one of Nick Wicks' pregame rituals here. He likes to do the genie dance before the game, and this is, if you ever saw the movie Mike and Dave Need Wedding Dates, I guess this is one of them. This is one of the dances from that movie.
Yeah, I'll be
All right, so Nick, let's see this. Let's see what you're talking about with this genie dance
you're
here.
gonna cover one eye up, and you're gonna go like this, kind of.
Let's see that again. Cover up that one eye. Get right into it.
Yeah, then you're just gonna wiggle it around a bit. That's about it.
Okay, and that's what they do before every game to get them set up. So that means if you're at work and you want to get yourself pumped up, the genie dance might be the way to go. Nick, show us that one more time.
Oh, no, I'm good. I'm good.
Show us it one more time, buddy. Because last year you were right into it. You did a way better job last year.
Yeah, I was a lot more into it last year.
All right, and that'll be up on the Q101 Merritt Facebook page.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Make that video private.
No, that's up there right now, actually. You can check that out. It's on the Q101 Merritt Facebook page. Now it's time to see if I can make Nick Wicks laugh. To make him laugh this week, I'll tell you about a superstition story of my own. I'm not really a superstitious guy. I don't like to believe in things that I don't understand. You know, like Stevie Wonder warned about. One time, though, it did kind of catch me. I got into the superstitious fever. And I had a dream, a very vivid dream, that the number 7 appeared. When I woke up, I noticed that the alarm clock said 7 o'clock. I mean, that's not that unusual. It's kind of a coincidence, but, nothing more. So I didn't really think much of it. So I got dressed, went down, and I waited for a taxi. Waved down the taxi there. When the taxi showed up to pick me up, taxi number 7. So, okay, this number's coming up again. So I get into the taxi. I'm thinking about where I want to go for the day, and I felt like going to the ponies. I wanted to go bet on the pony track, bet on the horses. So I told the the taxi guy there, I said, hey, take me to the pony track, please. So he said, okay. So we went to the pony track. When we got to the pony track, the fare, $7.77. Crazy. I just gave him $10, whatever. And I noticed when I got into the gates, gate number 7. This number keeps on coming up. So it was pretty strange. When I get into gate number 7, I'm looking at all the booths, and I just so happen to be in booth number 7, waiting to place my bet. There's about 7 people ahead of me. And I was looking up at the races, and I noticed in the 7th race, there's a horse called Lucky Number 7. So I thought, well, this is too perfect. I can't ignore this. This has to be a sign. So I got up there as proud as I could be, put all my money down. I told the teller, I said, all my money, I want to put it all on Lucky Number 7 in the 7th. I had about $700. Put it all down, and I waited for the race to happen. Finally, the 7th race comes, and it's about to start. On your marks, get set, bang! And what do you think happens? Gosh darn if he didn't come in 7th. I should have seen it coming, man.
Oh, that's a good one.
Oh, that's definitely a win. That's probably my biggest win of the year, I would say. So thank you again, Norm MacDonald, for those jokes. I couldn't come up with those myself. No way. All right, so we end it this year. Sense request. We get you guys to play a song for us. What song do you want to play?
Body Like a Back Road.
Sam Hunt, a little Sam Hunt, courtesy of Nick Wicks. And that's this week's Better Know a Cent. Thanks, Nick.
Thank you.